Hey everyone, sorry I haven't really been posting a whole lot on here. I've been meaning to, but I've just had so much going on with quarantine and everything. But I just want to say happy 2021 to everybody. Happy New Year's. Hope you all have had a good start and hope everything's been going good for you all. But I'm back with another my animation story, something kind of like I did last time. And please comment down below what you all thought of this one, and I might do another one. But let's move on to the video.
But why is it so strange? Let me start from the top. I won't burden you with the details. When my older sister was 12 and I was 5, my mom and dad got divorced, and dad moved to another city. We rarely saw each other, and we missed each other a lot, especially me, because me and my dad used to spend a lot of time together. After a while, my mom had a new boyfriend, Mr. Wilson. He beautifully courted my mom. He gave her some expensive gifts and always treated me and my sister well. It turned out he also had a daughter from his first marriage, and she was 3 years older than me. We even went to Disneyland together once, and we had a great time. Lily, Mr. Wilson's daughter, became friends with my older sister, Stephanie. They were constantly texting, calling, and chatting all night long. Our parents were happy. After a while, my mom and Mr. Wilson got married, and because of his work, we all had to move to another state, except for Lily. She stayed in our hometown, so both her stepfather and sister missed her very much. They often went to visit her or invited her to stay with us. Me and Lily had normal relationships, but our interests
Sorry
were...
about the mess in the background, but oh my gosh. I think I kind of have an idea where this story is going. His stepsister, the animation, like I don't even know where to begin. But yeah, I don't even know where to begin. But I think we know where this is going. But let's just move on to the rest of this video.
girl. I remember once she came to visit us, and a friend of mine stayed overnight at my place. My friend really admired her appearance. He said that if he were in my shoes, he would be happy she was not my sibling, but just my stepsister or half-sister, as he called it. He said he wouldn't miss a chance with her, because having such a beauty living next to you is a great luck. I must admit, I never thought about Lily in this way, but after the words of my friend, I started being doubly awkward to even talk to her. Moreover, Lily herself constantly hugged me or squeezed my cheeks, saying what a cute little brother she had, as if she was not noticing our awkward situation. Of course, I would blush. I got shy, and I escaped to my room when she and Stephanie would just laugh at me. I didn't know at the time I was going to face an even bigger challenge. During Steph's birthday dinner, her boyfriend proposed to her, and she happily accepted it. And then they started a long preparation for their wedding. I was really happy it didn't affect me in any way, since my mom and Stephanie were constantly missing at some fittings or other wedding stuff. Of course, all our relatives were invited to the wedding, including Lily, who was supposed to be a bridesmaid. We lived in our own house, where there were several rooms available, so we decided to arrange some guests there, so that they didn't have to book a hotel and stay somewhere far from our place. We put our grandparents in one room, my aunt and uncle and their numerous kids in another. But when Lily arrived, my mom and Steph got puzzled a little. Without thinking twice, they offered her to stay in my room. First, because we were almost the same age and we were kind of family. Second, because my room had a sofa that would easily transform into a bed. Needless to say, I was not happy about this, to put it mildly. Yeah, of course, we are almost family, but the key word here is almost. I'm a young guy. She's a pretty girl, a little older than me. Why did no one really think this would be kind of awkward for both of us? But Lily seemed okay with this one. She hugged me cheerfully when she arrived at our place, asking me to take her suitcase to her room, now our room, and then she ran off to Stephanie to discuss the wedding details. On the first night, I just ran away, asking to stay overnight with a friend. I had no idea how me and Lily were going to live in the same room. Knowing her, she could easily start changing right in front of me or walk in her underwear only. I didn't really want to run away from my room in such moments, blushing like a tomato. The next day, Lily said she was offended with me because I left her and she was bored. She made me promise I would definitely stay home this evening and we would watch some TV or a movie together. I gave up my bed for Lily because it was much more comfortable than the old sofa that I had often used as a hanger for my clothes. I suggested we connect my computer to the TV via HDMI and watch something, but Lily refused, and in turn, she suggested to watch a movie on her laptop, as lying on the bed was more comfortable for her to watch the movie. That's exactly what I was afraid of when I said I didn't know what my stepsister would do when we were alone. Anyway, it all started.
I don't know about you all, but like, I feel like this girl is like really sneaky. Come to my room, carry her stuff. I mean, yeah, given they had to share it, but like, we have to lay down on the bed. I'm sorry, this girl's really sneaky, and she's been kind of like doing all this stuff for this whole entire thing. Like, how did you not find this out to begin with? Like, really? I'm sorry, this just feels like a really weird movie. And it's his stepsister, and his friend had to point it out, like, he likes her and all this stuff. Like, boy, I know they're your step, and you're not related, but isn't it kind of weird? I mean, like, you've been with this girl since you were a child, but, like, whatever. I mean, that's what I get for watching movies, but, again, let's move along, I guess.
Glass of Coke. I had almost forgotten I was watching the movie with someone else, not being alone, when suddenly Lily's head fell on my shoulder, which she justified by saying she was too tired and it was much more comfortable for her to watch it this way. I admit, at that time, I had completely no experience in relationships. Yeah, I liked some girls from school, but I didn't date any of them. And even though I was completely inexperienced, I knew Lily was flirting with me. Feeling terribly awkward, I immediately jumped up, saying I needed to walk the dog. I put a leash on our Labrador and ran out into the street, heading for the park. While walking, I realized that nothing really terrible happened. I already knew Lily liked hugs and some touching. I just probably didn't expect it. When I returned to our room, Lily was already asleep, which was very good for me. I didn't have to find any excuses for my stupid behavior. I decided I would behave normally the next day and not be twitched by every action of my stepsister. Even if Lily was offended with me, she didn't show it in any way. The next day was the wedding rehearsal, so we were both busy with various preparations and duties that my sister had assigned to us. It was almost night when we returned to our room, and we were both very tired. I hoped I'd fall asleep right away, but I didn't. I turned from side to side, and sleeping did not want to come to me. Because of my movements, the old sofa creaked terribly, and this made it even more difficult to fall asleep. I already imagined that tomorrow, on the wedding day, I would look like a zombie and ruin all the photos. Stephanie would definitely kill me. The sofa creaking must have woken Lily up. She turned the nightlight and asked me why I was still awake. When she didn't get a clear answer, she just suggested that I move into her bed. Otherwise, we both wouldn't get enough sleep and wouldn't be able to stay fresh all day tomorrow. I guess I was so tired and sleepy, I didn't even realize what my sister was really offering me. I took a pillow and a blanket and just moved to the bed, snuggling in my usual way. Surprisingly, I fell asleep immediately. In the morning, after the sound of the alarm clock, I woke up first and immediately found two problems at once. First, Lily wrapped her arms and legs around me while I was sleeping and perched brazenly on my shoulder. And second, well, it's awkward to say, but I guess you know what kind of problem guys usually face in the morning, especially if an attractive girl is sleeping next to you. So while Lily was finishing her 5 more minutes, I got out of bed and ran to the shower. I hope she hadn't noticed the problem in my pajama pants. The wedding went just fine. We all had a lot of fun, and I was really happy for my sister. The only thing that bothered me was Lily, who was always hanging around me, asking me to dance and giving me a piece of cake from her plate.
Boy, I gotta go walk the dog or whatever, but good excuse, I guess. And I already figured where this was going, considering the stuff that's going on, and not weird at all that he woke up and had some issues. Already seen this coming. Comment down below what you all think, if you all figure that this is where this was going. Man, like, I don't even know what to say. Really weird. Good lord. I don't even know what to say, except for it's just gotten really weird at this point. Like, you need to go get help. Like, but that's gonna be awkward, like, super awkward. I already figured this was always the way it was going. Boy, you already fall in love with your sister, or you just, like, I don't even know. Just wanting something out of it, like, just something that you don't even really like her. I don't know, but that's just...
I was the closest person to her at the party, except for Stephanie, her dad, and my mom. On the other hand, I felt embarrassed again. That night, Lily immediately suggested we went to bed together again so that she wouldn't be woken up again in the middle of the night by the sofa creaking. I agreed, but the last thing I expected was she would immediately put her arms and legs around me and lay her head down on my chest. I didn't know what I should do or what it was all about until she kissed me. Of course, not in a serious way. She just lightly touched her lips to mine. But it was so unexpected that I stopped breathing. Lily didn't explain or wait for me to respond. She just turned off the light and pressed closer to me. But I didn't feel like sleeping at all. I knew I probably liked Lily, but I kept thinking she was my stepsister, and I had no idea how our parents would react if they knew there was something between us. The next day, Lily left, kissing me goodbye and making me promise to think about our relationship before her next visit. And, I'm still confused, and I don't know what I should do. On the one hand, I'm not a relative to her, and nothing prevents us from dating. But on the other, we grew up together, and I see her just as my sister. Besides, she lives in another city. What kind of relationship could there be anyway? Anyway, I really need your advice. What would you do in my shoes? Do you think it's wrong to even think about starting a relationship with my stepsister? I am really looking forward to your tips and answers in the comments below. Support me by liking this story. I also advise you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to always stay tuned.
Sorry I haven't been saying much. I kind of was just wanting you all to kind of, like, watch it and, like, see it instead of, like, stopping it every 5 minutes. But, like, honestly, comment what you all think below, I guess, to their questions at the end. Because, honestly, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, that is so weird, so odd, and this story was just so weird. That was like, I felt like reacting to it so you all could see it. And sorry, that was my daughter in the background, but figured you all might want to hear it, see it too. I honestly don't know. I mean, 1, that they are far away, and 2, that is your stepsister, and 3, that's just gonna get really, really awkward to go tell your parents. I mean, they're not related, but, like, that is just such a weird anime story. I'm sorry. I thought that I would share that with you all. But, hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel and want to keep up with me. I really am trying to post more, but I'm really not sure what content to put on here, but we'll see. I may try to do another tutorial or another, like, cosplay, me getting into cosplay, but we'll see. If you all have, like, a specific character or something you all want to see, put that down too about my further videos. But please go watch some of my other videos that I've done and give them a like too. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, so you can keep up with me and stuff, that'd be great. And thank you all for the people who have subscribed to my channel. You are awesome. And I'll let you all go ahead and go, and bye.